Hi everyone, welcome to my channel yet again. The COVID-19 has brought in a new crisis, the rise of domestic abuse worldwide. The lockdown and the absolute stress that the coronavirus has brought into the lives of human beings around the globe seems to be having an enormous impact on domestic violence. Several of you guys had asked me to talk about this. So here I am with a few stories of violence that are upsetting and deeply disturbing, and let's see how the lockdown has contributed massively towards making the homes of many people very volatile places waiting to explode. It is widely believed that the national lockdowns have heightened the danger for women forced to stay at home with their abusers, day in and day out, making themselves the scapegoats at the butt end of the rage of a villainous fiend, a dangerous demon. If the lockdown was not on, women could have gone to work, gone to see a friend, gone out for a coffee, just to get away, even called for help undetected by the abuser, instead of being at home a sitting target for his abuse. However, being imprisoned in their homes with the abusers puts the lives of these victims in danger. Another horrific angle of this situation is that the children, mostly home due to the lockdown, are now even more exposed to these irrational and dangerous outbursts of the anger of mentally unbalanced and out of control adults. And the children witness the tragedy and trauma it causes. This is so bad. We recently heard of reports where in the Spanish town of Almazora, a 35-year-old mother, Corina, was killed by her husband in front of their two young children just a few days ago. The lockdown stress syndrome was supposed to take the blame. And 28-year-old nurse DePace strangled his 27-year-old doctor girlfriend, Corinne Anta, to death in their apartment and told the police he did it because she gave him the coronavirus. Both DePace and Corinne had been working in a local hospital in Messina on the Italian island of Sicily and were drafted in to help out with the coronavirus pandemic. It's also said that once the tests were done on both of them, neither were found to be infected with the virus. The horrific murder of two young kids was reported from London when shop worker 40-year-old Nitin Kumar stabbed his baby daughter and his 3-year-old son. The stabbing was supposed to be due to feeling stressed as the lockdown was making their lives miserable. He is reported to have said that his wife was fighting and arguing with him the whole time. He stabbed himself too and is now in a critical condition in a hospital. The inconsolable and heartbroken mother of the two kids had told the press, "I saw them covered in blood and started screaming. What have you done to them?" The two little kids died of fatal injuries caused by their father as he violently stabbed them in a fit of rage. This is the family in happier times. Take a look. The wife says she had never seen him go ballistic, as the man she knew was calm and soft-spoken. What happened? And now the story of a 14-year-old girl, a Californian girl, Jo Smith, who died by suicide, as she was believed to have been struggling with the stress caused by the coronavirus lockdowns, the reports say. The high school sophomore was found dead at her Stockton home where she had hanged herself amid the state's stay-at-home orders. There was no note explaining her decision to take her life. However, those who knew her seemed to believe that she was grappling with the loneliness caused by the lockdowns and fell into acute depression. Joviani Smith was an active and vivacious young teen, a promising student athlete, and a popular and kind-hearted girl. Then we hear of the little ones caught in the middle of the crossfire of fighting parents. When kids are the victims of badly behaved parents, it is even more horrifying than ever. Some fathers are using the lockdown to refuse to hand over children, and some are demanding the children to come to their home when the father has flu-like symptoms, some researchers have said. According to a domestic violence code advocacy service worker, mothers are forced to send children to violent fathers due to family law orders and are unable to vary the orders due to court representative restrictions. Now some news from Darwin, up north, Australia. Trauma surgeon Dr. Mahiban Thomas has commented that he had seen a significant increase, over 15% or something like that, in the number of people requiring surgery due to family violence in March and April. He also notes that during the lockdown, people may be increasing their alcohol intake as well. Let's hope that the lockdowns that were put in place aimed at stopping the spread of the coronavirus will not contribute to more trauma by making violence in homes more frequent, more severe, and more dangerous. Thank you. See you next time.